An article in Sports Illustrated talks about potential openings for football coaches in Power 5 conferences, and there's going to be a ton of them.
There are. We've already got 3 or 4.
Yeah. The article, and I checked it out last night.
South Carolina.
Yeah, lists CU as one of those jobs that could come open. So how secure is our man Mike McIntyre up there in Boulder?
Yeah, I don't think he's very secure. I mean, the one overriding factor here is the athletic director is Rick George, and Rick George did not hire Mike McIntyre. There are so many empty seats here. And recruiting class after recruiting class is ranked very, very low since Mike McIntyre has come through. He still has yet to win a game. Well, no, I'm sorry. He's won 1 game in the Pac-12 in 2.5 years. They're off to an 0-3 start in conference. The one-loss record is really poor. There's no buzz around this program. People are down on it. And they're making a little bit of progress. They seem to be a little more competitive, but I don't think it's happening fast enough. And when you're the AD and you're in the middle of capital campaigns, and they are always in the middle of capital campaigns, you need to generate some excitement, some enthusiasm, some buzz, and there are so many empty seats there. I think Rick George is going to make a move. Unless Mike McIntyre and CU win 2 or 3 conference games, and I don't see it happening. 1 I could see, 2 on the outside. Unless it happens and they turn things around and turn them around quickly, I don't think Mike McIntyre is going to be here after this year.
They play at Oregon State this weekend. They are a better team than Oregon State.
They're not favored.
But
Oregon State's favored by 2.
This is CU's best chance to win a game the rest of the year because they play Washington State, which has gotten better, and they play that game on the road too. At home, they've got UCLA, they got Stanford, they got USC. And then they finish the season on the road at Utah. So if they find a way to, if it's a 2-point game, obviously it can go either way.
Yeah.
If they win this game, they finally win a game in the Pac-12, they get back to 4-4, and Mike McIntyre can at least sell Rick George on, I'm making progress. If they lose this game in Oregon State, in all likelihood, they're going to lose all the rest of them. They're going to finish 3-10 again. And I did talk to somebody that's close to Rick George, and I talked to him early in the season, and I said, do you think Rick George has Mike McIntyre's back? And that person didn't say no, but they said, I'll tell you what, Mike McIntyre's going to make the right decision, whatever the decision is. And when
Mike McIntyre or Rick George?
No, excuse me.
Rick George is going to make the right decision.
Rick George is going to make the right decision on Mike McIntyre, whatever that decision on Mike McIntyre is. And the reason I messed up that spiel was I kept on thinking, if I was Mike McIntyre here in this conversation, I would be very, very, very nervous.
No, I think he needs to be.
Yeah.
I have not felt a lot of love there from Rick George.
I don't think that. I don't.
He's been very quiet about the whole situation.
I don't think that. You said it at the top. Rick George didn't hire Mike McIntyre, so they're not
his guy.
They're not brothers in arms. And so, does he dislike Mike McIntyre? No, but
he's an easy guy to like.
But there's no reason for him to say, "You are my guy," and we're going to give it another 2 years. Gosh darn it!
Yeah, I think he's in trouble.